Leo, what if you've been right all along? What if that feeling deep inside you, that instinct you couldn't explain, that quiet voice that kept telling you something wasn't adding up, was actually correct? And what if the truth you've been waiting to hear is finally about to come out? Because, Leo, today's energy carries a powerful message. A revelation is approaching. A hidden truth is preparing to surface. And when it does, it could change the way you see a situation, a person, or even yourself. For some Leos, this truth will bring closure. For others, it will bring validation. And for many, it will mark the beginning of an entirely new chapter. Before we go deeper into today's reading, if you're ready to receive clarity, truth, and powerful new opportunities, make sure to like this video, subscribe to Zodiac Whisper, and comment below. I am ready for the truth. Because, Leo, the universe is showing that secrets rarely stay hidden forever. Eventually, the truth finds its way into the light. Eventually, feelings become too strong to hide. Eventually, intentions reveal themselves. And today's energy suggests that moment is drawing closer. One of the strongest messages appearing right now is revelation. Something that has been hidden is becoming visible. Something that has remained unclear is becoming clear. Something that has lived in the shadows is preparing to step into the light. Now, this may involve a relationship. It may involve a friendship. It may involve a family situation. Or it may involve a professional matter. The exact details will differ for each Leo. But the energy remains the same. Truth is replacing uncertainty. Clarity is replacing confusion. And answers are replacing questions. Leo, for a long time, many of you have sensed that there was more to a situation than what appeared on the surface. You noticed little signs, small clues, subtle shifts in behavior, things that didn't quite make sense. While others may have ignored those details, your intuition noticed them. Your instincts paid attention. And now the universe is showing that those instincts were not wrong. In fact, one of today's strongest messages is this. Your intuition is proving correct. Many Leos have spent too much time doubting themselves recently, second-guessing their feelings, questioning their judgment, wondering if they were imagining things. The universe wants you to stop questioning yourself. Because the truth now approaching may confirm exactly what you've been feeling all along. Leo, there is also strong energy surrounding confession. Someone may finally admit what they've been keeping inside. This feels emotional, significant, and surprisingly honest. For some Leos, this may involve romantic feelings. Someone who has admired you from a distance. Someone who has struggled to express themselves. Someone who has been observing you quietly while keeping their emotions hidden. For others, this confession may involve respect, recognition, appreciation, or an admission that someone was wrong. Whatever form it takes, the universe is showing honesty. Real honesty. The kind of honesty that changes relationships. The kind of honesty that creates clarity. The kind of honesty that allows everyone involved to move forward. Leo, the interesting thing about today's energy is that the truth may arrive from an unexpected source. Many people assume they know where important revelations will come from. But life often surprises us. The person who speaks up may not be the person you expect. The conversation may happen when you least anticipate it. The information may arrive through an indirect path. This is why the universe keeps encouraging you to remain open. Stay aware. Stay present. Because the message approaching may arrive in a way that catches you completely off guard. Leo, there is another powerful message appearing. The truth is not arriving to hurt you. It is arriving to free you. This is important. Because sometimes people fear revelations. They fear what they might learn. They fear what they might discover. But today's energy feels different. This truth appears connected to liberation, closure, understanding. The universe is showing that once the truth emerges, a weight may finally lift from your shoulders. Questions that have lingered for months may finally receive answers. Doubts that have occupied your thoughts may finally disappear. And uncertainty may finally be replaced with confidence. Leo, recognition is another major theme appearing today. And this recognition feels connected to the revelation itself. Someone is beginning to see your value more clearly. Someone is beginning to understand what you've brought to the table. Someone is beginning to appreciate qualities they may have previously overlooked. For many Leos, this recognition feels overdue. You've worked hard. You've remained loyal. You've shown resilience. You've continued moving forward despite obstacles. And yet there were moments when it felt like nobody noticed. The universe is showing that this is changing. Recognition is approaching. And it may arrive from a direction you never expected. Leo, there is also powerful energy surrounding confidence. The reason confidence appears so strongly today is because truth creates confidence. When confusion disappears, confidence grows. When answers arrive, confidence grows. When validation appears, confidence grows. And today's revelation appears capable of strengthening your belief in yourself. Many of you have been carrying uncertainty that never truly belonged to you. You questioned yourself because other people were unclear. You doubted yourself because other people withheld information. You second-guessed yourself because other people refused to be honest. The universe is showing that this cycle is ending. And as it ends, your confidence begins returning. Stronger than before. Leo, another exciting message appears throughout today's reading. A powerful opportunity follows this revelation. This is important. Because the truth is not the final destination. It is the doorway. The truth creates clarity. And clarity creates action. Once you know where you stand, decisions become easier. Once uncertainty disappears, opportunities become visible. Once confusion ends, progress begins. The universe is showing that what follows this revelation may be just as important as the revelation itself. A new opportunity. A new direction. A new possibility. Something capable of helping you move forward in a meaningful way. Leo, the universe also wants you to understand that timing matters. Many of you wished this truth had appeared sooner. You wished people had been honest earlier. You wished answers had arrived months ago. But the universe is showing that everything has its moment. And the moment for truth is now approaching. Not because you forced it. Not because you chased it. But because the time is finally right. The conditions are aligned. The lessons have been learned. And the situation is ready to reveal itself. Leo, trust what you feel. Trust what you know. Trust the instincts that have guided you this far. Because a hidden truth is moving toward the surface. Someone may finally speak honestly. Recognition is drawing closer. And a new opportunity is waiting on the other side of this revelation. If this message resonates with you, make sure to like this video, subscribe to Zodiac Whisper, and comment below. The truth sets me free. Because, Leo, what you've been waiting to hear may finally be revealed. Leo, if you're still here, then perhaps part of you already knows that something important is about to happen. Perhaps you've felt it for weeks. Perhaps you've sensed that a certain situation was approaching a turning point. Or perhaps you've simply been unable to ignore the feeling that answers are getting closer. Because, Leo, the universe continues repeating the same message. The truth is rising to the surface. What has been hidden is becoming visible. What has been unclear is becoming clear. And what has remained unsaid may soon finally be spoken. Now we need to go deeper. Because this revelation is about more than information. It is about freedom. For many Leos, the most exhausting part of any situation is not the truth itself. It is the uncertainty, the wondering, the guessing, the constant questioning, not knowing where you stand, not knowing what someone really thinks, not knowing what is happening behind the scenes. The universe is showing that uncertainty has been taking more energy from you than you realize. Every unanswered question requires emotional energy. Every unclear situation requires emotional energy. Every hidden feeling requires emotional energy. And today's energy suggests that this burden is finally beginning to lift. Because clarity is coming. And clarity creates peace. Leo, one of the strongest messages appearing now is validation. This word keeps appearing throughout your reading. Validation. Not because you need approval from others, but because sometimes it feels good to know that your instincts were right. Many of you noticed signs long before anyone said anything. You sensed shifts in energy. You noticed inconsistencies. You picked up on emotions that other people were trying to hide. And yet you questioned yourself. You wondered whether you were overthinking, whether you were imagining things, whether your intuition could truly be trusted. The universe wants you to understand something important. Your intuition is one of your greatest strengths. And the truth approaching your life may prove exactly that. Leo, the confession energy continues appearing strongly. But now it feels deeper, more emotional, more significant. This is not casual conversation. This is honesty that has been delayed. Someone appears tired of carrying what they've been hiding, tired of pretending, tired of remaining silent. The universe suggests that whatever is revealed has been building for some time. The feelings, the thoughts, the opinions, the emotions, they have existed beneath the surface. And now they are reaching a point where they can no longer remain hidden. For some Leos, this may involve affection. For others, regret. For others, admiration. And for some, it may simply be the truth you've been waiting to hear. Whatever form it takes, the energy feels genuine. And genuine truth has the power to change everything. Leo, there is also a powerful lesson about perspective. Because sometimes the truth we receive is not exactly the truth we expected. Life has a way of surprising us. The person you thought was against you may secretly respect you. The person you believed had forgotten you may still think about you. The person you assumed never cared may reveal emotions you never saw coming. This is why today's energy encourages openness. Do not assume you already know the entire story. Allow the truth to reveal itself. Allow people to show you who they really are. Allow life to surprise you. Because the revelation approaching may contain details you never anticipated. Leo, recognition continues moving closer. And this recognition feels connected to your personal growth. The universe keeps highlighting how much you've changed, how much you've matured, how much you've learned. You are not the same person you were a year ago. You are stronger, wiser, more self-aware, more resilient. And people are beginning to notice. Even those who once overlooked your value. Even those who once underestimated your potential. Even those who failed to see what made you special. The universe is showing that recognition is no longer a distant possibility. It is becoming a reality. And with recognition comes opportunity. Leo, let's talk about the opportunity connected to this revelation. Because this is where the reading becomes especially exciting. Many people assume the truth is the final reward. But the universe suggests otherwise. The truth is the beginning, the opening, the key that unlocks the next door. Once clarity arrives, you gain power. The power to make informed decisions. The power to move forward with confidence. The power to stop wasting energy on uncertainty. And that new confidence attracts opportunities. A conversation may lead to another conversation. A revelation may create a new connection. A moment of honesty may create a new path. The universe keeps showing expansion, growth, movement, possibility. The opportunity approaching your life appears connected to everything becoming clearer. Leo, there is another message appearing strongly. Do not hold on to old stories about yourself. Many people continue defining themselves by outdated experiences. They define themselves by rejection, by disappointment, by failure, by old mistakes. But those stories no longer represent who you are. The universe is encouraging you to release them. Because the person stepping into this next chapter is not the same person who entered the previous one. You have evolved. And your future deserves to be built on who you are now, not who you used to be. Leo, confidence continues growing throughout this reading. And it is easy to understand why. Truth creates confidence. Honesty creates confidence. Clarity creates confidence. The more clearly you see your situation, the easier it becomes to trust yourself. And the universe is showing that trust returning. Trust in your instincts. Trust in your abilities. Trust in your future. This confidence is becoming magnetic. It attracts opportunities. It attracts respect. It attracts positive outcomes. and it helps you move through life with greater certainty. Leo, now let's talk about your lucky number. Your lucky number today is **13***. Many people misunderstand this number. They see it as unlucky, but spiritually, 13 often symbolizes transformation, rebirth, change, and powerful new beginnings. It represents the end of one phase and the beginning of another. For Leo, this number carries an especially important message. Something is transforming. An old uncertainty is ending. An old question is receiving an answer. And a new chapter is beginning. Whenever you see the number 13, allow it to remind you that change is not something to fear. It is often the path that leads to growth. Leo, your lucky color is gold. And gold continues reflecting your current energy perfectly. Gold symbolizes value, success, recognition, achievement, and personal power. But perhaps the most important lesson of gold is this. Its value exists whether others recognize it or not. Gold remains valuable in the dark. Gold remains valuable when hidden. Gold remains valuable when overlooked. And so do you. The universe wants you to remember that your worth has never depended on another person's opinion. Your worth has always existed. The difference now is that more people are beginning to see it. Leo, as we come to the end of this reading, there is one final message the universe wants every Leo to hear. Stop doubting what your intuition has been telling you. Stop questioning your inner wisdom. Stop assuming you need outside confirmation before trusting yourself. Because the truth approaching your life is about to prove something important. You knew more than you realized. You sensed more than you realized. And you were right more often than you realized. A revelation is approaching. A confession may be coming. Recognition is increasing. And a powerful opportunity is waiting just beyond the truth. If this message resonated with you, make sure to like this video, subscribe to Zodiac Whisper and turn on notifications so you never miss your daily guidance. And before you leave, comment below. I trust my intuition. Type it with confidence. Believe it with certainty. And carry that energy into the days ahead. Because Leo, someone is about to admit the truth. And when they do, everything may finally start making sense.